chapter name is lines and angles. So lines and angles means, you know about lines, right? The whole thing of the geometry, it starts with a point. A point is a mark of a position, to mark one position. Okay, in that, if through a point in the same line, there will be many points will be there, all the points connected together in both direction endlessly, then it is called a line. And if we cut that down from one side, means that is called as ray, and we'll cut both sides, we'll take one piece of it, then that is called as line segment. How do we denote all this? The point A, B, this is A, B. We may simply say AB, but it doesn't means that. What is that? Is that actually a line, or line segment, or a ray? How do we make that differ? We'll draw the same thing above the letters. If we draw a line above the letters, means that is called line. If we draw a ray above the letters, then that is a ray. If we draw a line segment above the letters, then it is called as line segment. Now my question is, this and all okay, mark of a question, straight line, this, that, whatever. Where we are using this straight lines? What is the application of this in real life? The moment when you wake up in the morning, those are line segments, well, not lines. So we are using line segments in drawing. Where do we use the lines and rays? Wherever the direction is specified. Wherever the direction is specified, we may use ray and line accordingly. Because using a line, we may specify a direction. Okay, that is why. Also, nowadays we are using this Google map, this, that, and that. Is it? Can you see this kind of shapes in that Google Maps? So I said point is a mark of a position. From one position to another position we are moving. The shortest route and all it is calculating, right? In that, the application of all this will be included. So these are all very basics of that. Okay. Likewise, we have the another thing called angle. Angle is simply the amount of rotation. Angle is the amount of rotation. See, initially one ray is like this. Then the point B started moving above or below, wherever. Say the point B went to there. We'll mark that new position of B is B dash, or C will mark. That is the new position of B. And the ray which connects A and C will be joined together. So these are called as co-initial rays. What ray? Co-initial ray, which means this initial point are same for these two rays. Now the amount of rotation is made by this point B to reach the point C is known as the angle, the measurement. Then we are measuring, right? Like using a ruler and all is measured. That way, the rotation can be measured in angles. And we denote the angle. How we denote the angles, Usually, angle BAC, meaning what? In between B and C, the center which the alphabet it is there, in that alphabet the angle lies. Also we can mention the angle CAB. Both are same, either like this or like that. Okay. Or simply we may use angle A. If there is no confusion, then we may use angle A simply. And sometimes the angle can be numbered 1, 2, 3 like this. In that time, we can use angle 1, angle 2, whatever number is given that. Sometimes angle can be named after a variable. By that time, we may use angle x or simply x we use sometimes. Okay. But whenever we mention using the points, this angle notation is important. But whenever the number is given, here also this angle notation is important. Suppose a variable is assigned, we may use this or that. Okay. Clear? Next. The related angle, complementary angle. Simply in short, we'll finish. If the sum of two angles is 90 degree, then those two angles are called as complementary angles. Sum of those two angles is 90 degree, then those two angles are called as complementary angles. Suppose for the angle 45 degree, what is its complement? 45 degree. For an angle 15 degree, what is its complement? Come on. 75 degree. For an angle 75 degree, what is its complement? 15 degree. Okay. These are called as complement. See, this is complement of that and that is complement of this. Simply the sum of two angles is 90 degree. We say those are complement angles. Okay. Now, look at that example. Try this question in page number 76 in your book. You have the new edition or the old one? Then good. Thank God. 76 page number. Yes. In that try this box. See, this one I am talking about. Then you are having old edition. Oh, sorry, I am having new edition. I don't know that. Okay. So that 70 degree is in one figure and 20 degree is in another figure. Are these two angles are complement to each other? Yes, it is complement. Mark it. And then 75, 25. Obviously, it is not a complement. Then 48, 52. No, those are not complement. How much it sums to? 100. 100 is not a complement. 35, 55. Yes. Okay. The same way, if that sums to 180 degree, if the given two angles adds up to 180 degree, then those two angles are called as supplementary angles. Those two angles are called as supplementary angles. Same way, 180, yes, they are supplementary. 135 degree and 45 degree, supplementary. Okay. That is it. Then here we are calling this is complement of that. Then here we are calling this is, for example, 135 degree and 45 degree means this 135 is the supplement of 45 and this 45 is the supplement of 135. Okay. Also we have the classification of angles, types of angles. You know that? If that angles lies below 90 degree, it is called as acute angles. More than 90 degree, obtuse angle. Exactly 90 degree, right angle. Okay. Using that, answer the following question. Can two acute angles be complement to each other? Yes, both are less than 90 only, we may get the sum 180 degree. Can two obtuse angles be complement to each other? No, because that itself says it's more than 90. Okay, so it will not comes under 90. Can two right angles be complement to each other? No. So we can conclude only two obtuse angles only can be complement to each other. Okay. The same way, can two obtuse angles be supplementary? Obtuse angle. Think of it and answer. Obtuse means more than 90. This also more than 90. That also more than 90. Then the sum will exceed 180 for sure. Okay. For example, take 91. It's an obtuse angle. Then what is its supplement? (91) means okay, do it fast. (80-90). Okay, so we took more than 90 degree one angle, the other comes like acute. Okay, so that is why two obtuse angle cannot be supplementary, it exceeds 180. And two acute angles be supplementary? No, cannot be. Okay, because the maximum sum is 90 degree. Can two right angles be supplementary? Yes, they are. Okay. Now try this. 110 degree and 50 degree. Are they supplement to each other? Think well and answer. 110 degree and 50 degree. Sum those two angles. Don't be in a hurry to answer. Oh, 110 plus 50 is 188. I only forgot. How much it is? 160. It is not supplement to each other. Okay. And then 105 and 65. Is that sums to 180? No. It is not supplement to each other. 50 degree and 130 degree. Yes, they are. 45 each. No. The sum is 90 degree. Next. What will be the measure of the supplement of each one of the following angles? 100 degree means what is its supplement? 80 degree. 90 degree means its supplement is 90 degree. 55 degree means the supplement is 125 degree. 125 degree means the supplement is 55. That's all. Next. The exercise 5.1. Find the complement of each of the following angles. Find the supplement of each of the following angles. Identify whether the following pairs are complementary or supplementary. Find the angles which is equal. That 4, 5, 6 is solved. This 1, 2, 3. Do you have any idea about this question? Can you answer quickly? Then complement of 70. Second subdivision 27. Next is 33. Perfect. Then supplement the remaining 105. 75 and this second one 93. Perfect. Then 154. 26. Perfect. Then the third question. Identify which of the following pairs are complementary and which are supplementary. The question is 65 and 115. Supplementary. Second one is complementary. Third one is supplementary. Fourth one supplement. Fifth one complement, and then this is also complement. Next, the question number 4. Find the angle which is equal to its complement. How do you find it? Let x be the angle. Let x be the angle, and complement of it will be what? Complement of x, it is 90 degree minus x. Okay, these two are equal. That is what I am talking about. Okay, and the number given that the number equal to its complement, then the number is x, its complement is 90 degree minus x. We'll transpose x, all the x one side, then we'll have x plus x, that is 2x, 90 degree, x equals 45 degree. That's all. Is that way different than you are telling the answer directly 45 degree? The same manner you did. X equals 90 minus x, all the things. Then that is good, perfect. The same way, find the angle which is equal to its supplement. Instead of 90, we should take 180, and the answer comes to 90 degree. Yes. Next, the sixth question. In the given figure, the angle 1 and 2 are supplementary angles. If one is decreased, what changes should take place in 2 so that both angle should still remain supplementary? There are two angles, 1 and angle 2. If one is decreased to keep the supplementary property, what changes should be made in 2? One is decreased means no, don't assume, just think of it. This one is decreased means 2 will behave like what? To secure the supply. 2 has to increase. That is all. 2 will be increased and 1 will be decreased. The much 1 is decreased, that much this 2 has to be increased. That's all. Next. See, again they ask the same question. Can two angles be supplementary if both of them are acute? No. Obtuse also no. Both are right. Okay. An angle is greater than 45 degree. Its complementary angle is greater than 45 degree or equal to 45 degree or less than 45 degree. What is this question? An angle is 45 degree. Why, sir? Why it is less than, sir? See, an angle is greater than 45 degree. Say for example 46. Okay. Then is its complementary angle. Complementary means 90 or 180? 90. You are confused. 90. So, for 46, what is its complement? 44. Obviously it is less than 45. Okay. Like the question they gave, like, look confused. Greater than 45 or equal to 45 or less than 40. It is less than 45. Okay. Next. FIBs. Fill in the blanks. If two angles are complementary, then the sum of their measure is 90 degree. If two angles are supplementary, then the sum of their measure is 180 degree. If two angles are supplementary, then they form a Seven point, 5.1 exercise, question number 9, third subdivision. If two adjacent angles are supplementary, then they form a linear pair. We didn't discuss about linear pair, right? Like we discussed about only the supplementary. They form a linear pair. Okay. Okay, next. In the adjoining figure, name the following pairs of angles. Like that naming I told you, right? How this can be named. So, obtuse vertically opposite angles. That angle should be obtuse as well as they should be vertically opposite. Wait a minute, we haven't seen about vertically opposite. Have you seen anything about vertically opposite? Then why they are giving like this? In your book also it is not there, vertically opposite. Oh, okay. Then that is fine. See, they reduced the portion, but they didn't. They forgot to remove the question. Confusions. AOD and AOD and BOC. Yes, perfect, correct. Then adjacent complementary angles. BOE is 90 degree girl. Complementary they asked. BOA and EOD are supplementary girl. Oh, sorry. Complementary. I read it like sector supplementary. My bad. Then equal supplementary angles. Okay. Okay. Answer for this equal supplementary angle. EOD and EU. The same you answered for the previous question as well, if I am not wrong. Okay, now for this question, what you are saying?